Hey everybody, Rick Needham on a Saturday afternoon, October the 11th, and this is my Equibase Winner's Circle Saturday Stake Report. Let's go to Belmont Park first, race 9 for their feature, 5:16 p.m. Eastern Post Time for the Athena Handicap. 8.5 furlongs on the turf, grade 3, fillies and mares 3 years old and up, race for $100,000. Contenders number 3, Criminologist, number 4, Waquait's Love, number 1, Odinio, and number 2, Criticism. The Athena Handicap, for your information, is named in honor of Hal Price Headley's winner of the 1946 Ladies Handicap. Here in the 32nd running of this stakes event, number 3, Criminologist, is the overall speed leader in this field, racing at or about today's distance of 8.5 furlongs on the turf, and has hit the board in 3 of her last 5, winning twice, including a power run winner last time out, in a race which was contested at today's Trackmaster class level of 107. Jockey Joe Bravo and trainer Shug McGahee sent her to the gate for the Saturday feature today. They've hit the board with 57% of their entry saddled as the team to date. Number 4, Waquait's Love, 9-2 in the morning line, comes off a power run place finish in her last start, losing by just a photographed head at the wire to my top pick, Criminologist, in their respective last race. Race 9 summary, number 3, Criminologist, tops the contenders list, which concludes number 4, Waquait's Love, number 1, Odinio, and number 2, Criticism. 3, 4, 1, 2 in the 9th from Belmont, the $100,000 grade 3 Athena Handicap. Go to the Meadowlands for race number 7 next. It's at 9:53 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is the Seton Hall University Stakes. 6 furlongs on the dirt track. Fillies and mares 3 years old and up, race for a stakes purse of $65,000. Contenders number 5, Zeta Blue, number 8, Modification, number 3, Bully Bones, and number 1, Shanny's Song. Number 5, Zeta Bell, takes a class drop of 5 units this afternoon, is the overall speed leader in this stakes field. Sprinting at 6 furlongs on the dirt, has hit the board in power run fashion in 3 of her last 4, including power run wins in both her second and fourth races back. That's indicative of a bounce pattern, folks. The bounce will be up positive this afternoon if this pattern continues. The 10-1 Bomb, number 8, Modification, comes off a power run win in her last start. Race 7 summary, number 5, Zeta Bell, tops the contenders list, which also includes number 8, Modification, number 3, Bully Bones, and number 1, Shanny's Song. That's 5, 8, 3, 1. In the 7th from the Meadowlands, this is the $65,000 Seton Hall University Stakes. Down to Keenland next in Kentucky, race 9 for their feature, 5:10 p.m. Eastern Post Time for the Queen Elizabeth Challenge Stakes. 9 furlongs on the turf, grade 1, 3-year-old fillies, race for $500,000. Contenders number 1, Ariege, number 11, My Princess Jess, number 3, Storm Mesa, and number 8, Backseat Rhythm. Number 1, Ariege, is the overall speed leader in the stakes field today, racing at the 9 furlong distance on the turf, has hit the board in each of her last 5, winning 3 times in this recent streak of racing consistency. Number 11, My Princess Jess, has hit the board in 4 of her last 5, including back-to-back circle trips in her second through her 4th races back. Race 9 summary, number 1, Ariege, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 11, My Princess Jess, number 3, Storm Mesa, and number 8, Backseat Rhythm. That's 111.38 in the 9th from Keenland, the $500,000 grade 1 Queen Elizabeth Cup Challenge Stakes. And finally out to Santa Anita Park, where they're running the Oak Tree meet for race 8, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Post. This is the Harold C. Ramser Sr. Handicap. 8 furlongs on the turf, grade 3, 3-year-old fillies, race for $100,000. Contenders number 6, Tasha's Miracle, number 1, Sweeter Dill, number 2, Dawn Before Dawn, and number 5, Solar Miss. Number 6, Tasha's Miracle, is the overall speed leader in this stakes field today, racing at the mile distance on the turf, has hit the board in power run fashion in 4 of her last 5 starts overall. Jockey Mike Smith and trainer John Sadler sent her to the post this afternoon. They've hit the board with 55% of their entry saddles as a team to date, producing a positive 37% return on investment in the process. Number 1, Sweeter Still, an Irish bred entry, has turned in power runs in 5 straight, hitting the board in 4 of those outings, winning twice. Race 8 summary, number 6, Tasha's Miracle, tops the contenders list, which also includes number 1, Sweeter Still, number 2, Dawn Before Dawn, and number 5, Solar Miss. 6125. In the 8th from Santa Anita today, the $100,000 Grade 3 Harold C. Ramser Sr. Handicap. A couple of bonus long shots for you as usual, folks. Let's go to Charlestown first, race 3, 8-to-1 shot. Number 9, She's Appealing, takes a class drop. It's the overall speed leader in this claiming field, sprinting at her about tonight's distance of 4.5 furlongs on the dirt. Out in Phoenix, Arizona at Turf Paradise, they race today as well. Race 8, the 5-to-1 shot. Number 1, Brown's Derby Cat. It's better speed, sprinting at her about today's distance of 6.5 furlongs on the dirt than the favorite, number 2, Senpai. So, handicapping from Belmont Park, the Meadowlands, Keenland, and the Oak Tree Meet at Santa Anita on a Saturday afternoon. Rick Needham for the Equibase Winner's Circle Saturday Stake Report, reminding you as always to please bet with your head, not over it.